everybody, Nick Arnette, another episode of Cool People I Know or Meet, Denver edition. How about that? My hometown with one of my favorite Denver people, James R. Zingleman.
Hello, everybody, and
we're all over the place. Also known as Rusty Z.
Yes.
By the way, how did you become, you know, when we started doing comedy together years ago, you were James R. Zingleman, now you're Rusty Z.
I'm still James R. Zingleman.
Okay.
For comedy. For hypnosis, I'm Rusty Z.
Okay.
Just because it's kind of two different personas I do.
That's the thing. Okay, so you do a couple different things. Well, more than that, but let's start with your comedy, then we'll do the other things.
Okay. Comedy for 30 years. One-liners mostly.
I could never learn anything the easy way when I was a kid. I wanted to learn to swim. No swimming lessons. Dad just took me on a lake, threw me beside the boat. That was my dad. Learned how to ride a bicycle, same thing. No training wheels for me. Dad just put me on a bicycle, threw me beside the boat. I was a terrible student. Changed all the D's on my report card to B's once. Dad knew right away. Looks at my report card, looks at me, says, "What's this?" Report card. Yes. So don't lie to me. I said, "Sorry, Bab." I got bored the other day, so I started pulling my car out of the driveway, and I figured, what the hell, might as well get in and start it. And I'm driving around for a while when something popped into my head. I got to get a windshield, but so I was driving. There's these guys working on the road. One guy's working, 7 are leaning on their shovels, and I wanted to tease them. I started running into those orange deals. You ever do that? What are those things called? No, not cones, vests. That'll get those guys moving. You guys have been great. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Clever little stories. Woo. Boy, I like what I do. I like my jokes. I love my jokes. When I was in 3rd grade, I wanted to be a comedian like Alan King, and I'm a comedian not like Alan King.
But his jokes are exceptional. So friends, if you like fun jokes, like here's just an example. Check this out. It just came out, didn't it?
Just came out a week ago.
How can they get a hold of it, by the way?
They can go to my website, rustyz.com, rustyz.com.
You know, it'd be an honor to have you read a few jokes to our fans out there.
I'll read a couple jokes. Right on the back here it says, "I had my handwriting analyzed. It was mostly ink." Let's see, here's another one. "She works as an editor for the Department of Corrections." "My parents always encouraged me to try harder. Liquor."
Anyway, he's got a bunch of that. And here's the deal. If you're on Facebook, every single day you post 1 or 2, sometimes 3.
5.
Yeah, and they're so funny. If you need a laugh every day, listen, how can they find you on Facebook?
They to my website and then hit the Facebook like button on my
Yeah, that would be the thing.
That's easier.
rustyz.com?
Yeah.
Okay, so either way, that's how you find him. Okay, so that's your stand-up and your one-liners, which you're extremely gifted. And matter of fact, a lot of comics want him to write for them, but he loves these jokes, so he's
my babies.
They stay with him. He could be making a ton of money writing for somebody. Some of the top comedians pay a lot of money for a joke, like what, $300 for a joke?
Yeah. Ones I know.
So he could be a zillionaire, but you're
not.
A zingionaire. All right, yeah. So anyway, so we got that, and that's the thing about you, James. Through the years, you've tried a lot of different things. You were an auctioneer for a while, and you mentioned that to me, and I'm doing auctioneering now, and that's kind of partly to what you mentioned about it years ago when we were on the road talking. But then you got into hypnosis.
Right.
So tell us about that and how you got into it and what you like about it.
Well, I thought I just wanted to add some. Well, I'd seen another hypnotist. We won't mention any names, but I saw one, and he wanted me to write a show for him, so he would be funny. Well, I said, well, you tell me hypnosis, and I'll write you a show. But he wouldn't do the trade out, so I learned hypnosis and wrote my own show, and that's it. So it's a funny show from start to finish.
Hi.
And what's your name?
Hi. I'm Sarah. Hi.
Hi, Sarah. How old are you, Sarah?
Hi.
How old are you?
Oh, hi.
But how old are you?
Oh, 6.
6?
But I turn 7 next month.
But you turn 7 next month. What are you going to be when you grow up?
Maybe a vet.
A vet? Take care of animals?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That would be a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite toy?
Asparagus.
Unlike other things, I went to hypnosis school, learned how to hypnotize people, which isn't that hard. It's much harder to be a good comedian than it is to be a mediocre hypnotist.
Wow, that's a strong statement.
Yeah. Oh, it's much harder to be a good comedian.
Huh.
Much harder.
But those shows are always so much fun to watch.
Oh, they're
Those
fun. Like the show,
hypnosis-
I love the hypnosis shows because people get involved. But
Right.
But it's hard to be a funny hypnotist.
Speaking of shows, I mean, you do a lot of corporate work mainly. It's your main thing now, isn't it?
Yeah, I like company parties. I call myself the company party hypnotist. So if you have a company with 50 to 500, we can do a great show. I even have a book out on how to produce and hire variety entertainment, so people
So
can get
he'll
that on
hook
my
you up.
website. Yeah.
And you've always been so creative with your marketing materials and all. And he's gonna send me some, and I'm gonna post them up here so you can see some of the things he does. Just really got a great mind and just super creative. You could have been like an advertising agency guy too if you wanted.
I kind of wanted to for a while, but then now I just market myself.
Yeah, and you do it very well. He's just awesome. So again, how do we get a hold of you? You're
Right here, rustyz.com, right there.
rustyz.com. So that's probably the. But you'll want to friend him on Facebook, and you also have a page in addition to that.
I have a couple pages. I have a post-quips page for the book.
Okay.
Where you can order the book straight off the post-quips.
It's called Post Quips.
Yeah, post-quips. Post-quips.
Post Quips at Facebook.com.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay,
yeah.
so look for that on Facebook, and they can just find you on Facebook. What would they search for on Facebook just to find you?
That would be my real name under James. I don't know, really. I tell you,
I'll find
I'm so
it.
bad on
I
this
will
stuff.
find it, and I'm going to put it there too because I want you to find him. Seriously, really good stuff and clean and clever. That's what I like. I like that, and I like this guy. It's just great to see him again. I'm glad he's doing well, and I'm glad you're watching. And now I'm glad you know my friend James R. Zingleman. Be sure and follow him and find his jokes every day. You need stuff to brighten up our days every day, right? And you can
I
find
try.
it right there. He'll do it for you. He will. All right, my friends. Until next time, everyone, be
Bye.
cool. All right.